Hello and welcome to my review of IC markets and Australian brokerage. And as such, it is regulated by ASIC, which is the Australian Security and Investment Commission. So your money is protected. They are highly regulated and very well capitalized. They don't have a choice. They have BNP Paribas, HSBC, Nomura, UBS, several major banks out there offering liquidity. So obviously, a professional outfit, and they even do massive amounts. They're the largest true ECN broker in Forex outside of Japan. 646 billion done deals in the month of March 2019 alone. Pretty impressive. So what can you trade? You can trade a huge range of markets. You can trade Forex, 60 pairs, a 1 to 500 leverage, indices, 1 to 200 leverage, 17 indices around the world, commodities, 19 commodities to trade, 1 to 500 leverage, stocks. Now this is stocks from the Australian and American indices or stock markets. Bonds, 6 bonds to trade, up to 200 leverage, US, Europe, and Japan. Crypto, up to 1 to 20 leverage. Pretty high leverage for crypto. You don't see that kind of leverage in most crypto anymore. And then they actually have 4 global futures like the dollar index and the VIX. VIX is a very interesting place to be these days. So that, of course, is something that people will pay attention to. Platforms, they offer cTrader and MetaTrader ecosystems, both Mac and Windows, but also the mobile version. So, you can see cTrader is the world's second largest, I would say, platform right behind MetaTrader 4. They are both time-tested, reliable platforms, so there shouldn't be much of an issue there. Certainly is bulletproof and battle worn. So over here, this account section shows ECN, and standard. The ECNs are whether you want cTrader or MetaTrader. MetaTrader is a little bit more expensive per side, per lot. And then you have the account standard, which is no commission, fixed spreads. So that would be what a lot of you probably are used to. There is the ability to trade Islamic accounts, no swap accounts, if your religious proclivities have you going in that direction. Account funding is, there's 15 different options and 10 different base currencies. You can see credit cards, PayPal, NetTeller, Skrill, UnionPay, NetTeller VIP, wire transfer, FAFSA, BPay, Poly, Thai Internet Banking, broker to broker, RapidPay, Klarna, Bitcoin wallet, and Vietnamese internet banking. So really, you're going to have a hard time finding somebody who can't be serviced by this. The reverse, of course, is true, though the wire transfers do cost 20 Australian dollars based upon the withdrawal. So that being the case, you should pay attention to that. As far as extras are concerned, they have nice education. Web TV, which is interesting. Web TV is a place where you can perhaps get information on the day's headlines, that type of thing, from Trading Central. The market participants that want to keep up to date come here quite a bit, I'm sure, because Trading Central is pretty well known through different brokerage shops. The video tutorials can get you started trading, how to use the market watch, how to use the trade terminal, etc. There is pretty decent information here, trading knowledge, the education overview. It's enough to get you started if you don't know what you're doing. If you're already experienced, then really you're going to look more towards Web TV. But all in all, this is a really well capitalized broker that does quite well. Another thing that I would point out is to open up an account. You'll notice that all of them have the same entry fee. When you go to account funding, so you have all three of those. You get an account funding, you use that, and the entry fee, of course, is only $200, so it gives you access to the world's market at a very low price.